Hello, everybody. This is Sharonda, and this is my podcast, Spiritual Sense. Today is Saturday, which is February, I want to say it's the 26th. And so in this podcast, Spiritual Sense, I go over things in regard to the occult, supernatural, paranormal. I speak on topics such as hauntings, curses, demonic presences, angels, spirit guides. I also incorporate a daily tarot card reading into this podcast as well. Now, for those who will be tuning in, I do have the YouTube channel entitled Spiritual Sense as well, where you may, view in to this podcast, so you can also, view visual presentations that I've done on, these topics. Okay, so we're going to proceed with the tarot card reading for today. And, so, before I begin, I'm going to say, Father, Supreme Being of all being, I don't know what this reading is on today, but I do feel like it is a relevant reading. So I ask for clarity, understanding, knowledge, capability, and wisdom as I do this reading. Okay? And I also like to state that this podcast is for entertainment purposes. That means that if it just so happens to coincide with what you're dealing with, that may be by chance or even by happenstance. Okay, so we're going to begin with the 10-card Celtic Cross, and today I'm working with my card Secrets of the Tarot Deck card. So I'm going to do a quick scramble on my cards because I'm not a shuffler. Give me just a moment. Okay, so let me do a quick scramble on my cards, and then we will proceed. Okay, so we're going to say 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so for card 1, I have Knight of Swords. It says, young man to 25, speedy situations are finished. Oftentimes I can read the card verbatim, or I may read in regards to what's on the card. Or what picture is associated with the card, I should say. Card 2, this is what the obstacle is, the barrier or the hindrance. We have frustrations, double-ended sword, hollow victory. Card 3, I have Wheel of Fortune card. Elevation of money, overseas trip, completion phases. Let's see. We have card 4. Knight of Pentacles, man over 25, dark eyes and dark hair, business, arrogance, powerful. To the left, I have the Hangman card, getting stronger in oneself after a lot of deliberating and delaying in your life. Card 6, I have the Justice card, legal situation or document, police, finding out the truth in the matter affecting the balance. Right now, I feel as though this reading is applicable to someone who has asked God for a sign for more clarity and insight as to what to believe. Um, as I mentioned previously, that many people were going to be turning away from things that they once believed and no longer believe in those things, is what I mentioned. And I still believe that. I feel as though you're finding that more and more younger population are feeling that way. Like things that they once believed and no longer believe that those things is what I feel. Because as we begin to mature in life and mature in spirit, God lets us in on certain information that He presented to us in the younger years, but you begin to understand it in stages of life. And I think that is what's transpiring right now as I take a look at these cards, particularly in regards to in relation to individuals who may be faced with some type of judgment, feeling like you're judged and feeling like, everybody's against you and no one can see things your way or understand you. And you will begin to see that, as I mentioned in my tarot card reading on yesterday, when you begin to entertain certain spirits, that's this perception that will be presented to you. So you will bring in those spirits. And I feel like in reading this card, it's applicable to someone out there who has been struggling to maintain stability by way of temptation. The battle of what's right and what's wrong, what I should or should not do. We are plagued with those temptations. Some people are more susceptible or sensitive to those negative energies. And I feel like this reading is applicable to those individuals out there who are such as that. Card 7, I have King of Wands, man over 25, green eyes, blonde to red hair, restless, outspoken, ambitious. So I feel as though this is why you will find a lot of professions where it may be a mockery of such things such as that, because I'm told to get out here and to support myself and, and to have a family, and to no avail, things are very impossible or unattainable. And as I have attainable as the wheel of fortune, how am I able to support myself when everything that's presented before me seems to be a hindrance? And as I have the hindrance card, it's a sword. Frustrations double in the sword, hollow victory, meaning that it seems to be fake and phony and not real. Okay? Card 8. This is what physically can surround. I have the star card. Brightness, hope could bring essence, so be careful not to become too greedy. So I feel as though this is where you have a lot of people that, goes into entertainment or goes into, they become commercialized or they cross over. And it's to bring awareness as to what this profession or what I went to college for, what did I attain a degree for, what is this is all about. Because I have all these energies coming towards me saying nay, yay, nay, yay, nay, 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 and I can never stay ahead. So what is this? What is this? What am I being presented with? Am I to believe everything that is being told to me? And this is why I feel like things are put on a bigger scale, lights to be shown, as I got the star card, as to what this is all about. Okay, so we're going to proceed with, let's see, card 9. Okay, so card 9, we have Knight of Pentacles, young man to 25 visitors, message to share. Okay, so I feel like this is what the fears are right now. Like, what am I to do in regards to some insight in regards to how I should handle my situation in regards to, supporting myself and providing for myself and my family, because I'm presented with these things. However, they are contrary to what popular belief may be. A lot of people are coming to find that this is applicable to everybody. Pretty much every profession that's out there, you're going to find that. Card 10, we have King of Cups, man over 25, blue eyes, fair or brown hair, gentle, emotional and shy. I feel like what this is this is putting you on your path to humbleness. As I mentioned in a previous episode, many people get captivated and captivated in this physical sense of the matter. This is a life experience that we're on, this path of events. Okay. And once you have unleashed, you will understand that, in essence, money is relevant based on what this physical, natural sense of it all is bound by. But ultimately, the tools and the lessons that you learn and the principalities that you'll learn in this life experience is more important. And so as one of my favorite alma maters are, a peace of mind is golden. It's priceless. You can't put a dollar tag on it. So you have to find that zing within you, that sense of peace and serenity within you, and live with it. Then and only then will you have true abundance, because you will be entertained and you will be tempted by the glitz and the glam, but ultimately a peace of mind and a well-being is priceless. Okay, so I think that reading was applicable for somebody out there. I not just somebody. I think it's applicable to a lot of people out there, or many people out here who are struggling with insight and clarity and understanding and what this thing called life is all about, and purpose. Wanting to know what exactly is my purpose and what path am I to take. And so in essence, good relationships, genuine good relationships is what I measure success by. Genuine good relationships, well-being, mind, body, and spirit, a peace of mind, and the ability to have, most of the things that you want, most of the things that you need, some of the things that you want. Okay? In essence. So I'm going to close out. This was a brief daily card reading for today. But if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, you're more than welcome to comment below. I also like to mention that I do have my main YouTube channel, which has visual presentation as well as audio presentations of my 3 other podcasts, which are Ancient Ancestry, where I go over cultures from around the world, the customs, beliefs, systems, and practices, and that's Ancient Ancestry. I also have the podcast Holistic Health, where I go over natural home remedies for your minor health concerns, teas, tonics. I speak on topics such as chakra cleansing and vegan and vegetarian styles of recipes as well in that podcast, and that's Holistic Health. And then I also have Health Matters, where I discuss topics in regards to the health, the pathophysiological effects in regards to many of the ailments that may presented out here. I incorporate some mental health into that podcast as well, talking on topics that may be affecting your mental well-being. Okay, so again, I'm going to close out this podcast today, but if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, you're more than welcome to comment up below again. Until then, you have a safe and wonderful day. Good day.